Every move I make, whether asleep or awake, there is no mistake. My God is in the midst. Fear just can't exist. With Jesus, I can't miss. With Jesus, we are this. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Vacation Bible School. This is week 3 of Vacation Bible School with Kate Chapel, and I'm so excited to see each and every one of you guys. Before we get started, let's say our chant. So repeat after me. With Jesus, you got this. With Jesus, I got this. With Jesus, we got this. Great. Let's say it one more time and say it as loud as you can. You want the neighbors to hear you all the way down the street. With Jesus, you got this. With Jesus, I got this. With Jesus, we got this. Awesome. That was great. Now let's get some moving going. We're about to hear a song I think that everyone loves. So here we go.
Hokey Pokey from all-time children's favorites by The Learning Station.
Today's lesson is about discipline. For today's lesson, I'm going to tell you a story about my friend Corin. This story is called Corin Learns a Lesson. Corin! Corin! Yes, Mom, Corin answered. It's time for you to get ready for bed. We have to go to Sunday school in the morning, Corin's mother said. Can I finish playing with my doll? Asked Corin. No, you have been playing with those toys all day. Did you read your lesson? I know your teacher wants you to bring it. I didn't find time to look for it yet. Can I look for it now? Asked Corin. No, honey, it's time to go to bed. I know you love playing with your toys, but you have to put God first. If you had found your lesson before, you would have been ready for tomorrow, said Corin's mommy. I know, Mommy. I'm sorry. Mommy looked deeply into Corin's eyes and said, it's okay, but we have to discipline ourselves to always keep God first, she said as she kissed Corin goodnight. Corin apologized to her mom, but the question is why? Why did Corin have to stop playing with her toys? Her mother's response was, we have to discipline ourselves. But what does that word even mean? Let's watch a story about Daniel from the Bible, and maybe we'll get a little bit more of an understanding of what discipline means.
In 605 BC, Babylon destroyed the city of Jerusalem. They stole the treasures in God's temple. They captured all of the best young men to be trained to serve the most powerful man in the world, mighty King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon.
Bring only strong, healthy, good-looking young men. Train them in our language and literature. Serve them food from my kitchen. They must become one of us.
Yes, Your Majesty. In 3 years they will be ready to enter the royal service. You have my word.
4 young men from the tribe of Judah were chosen: Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. What's going to happen to us? I don't know, but whatever happens, we must stay true to God.
Yes, my parents didn't raise me to sell out and do what everyone else does. What do you think, Daniel?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I know it's against God's laws to eat the foods they serve here in Babylon. They offer their meats to idols. They don't prepare their foods in a way that God's law says is clean. They may want me to be fit for the king's service, but I want to be fit to serve my God.
That's right, Daniel. I'm in. This will remind us at every meal to stay true to our faith in God.
But what will we tell the boss?
I'll go talk to him.
Daniel, how can I help you?
Sir, I need a favor. You see, the foods you serve here are not acceptable to my God. My friends and I would like permission not to eat the food you serve us.
You're one of my favorites already, but I'm afraid of the king. He ordered you to eat from our kitchen. If you grow thin and weak, the king will have my head.
Can we try a test? For 10 days, serve us only vegetables and water. That would be acceptable to God's laws. Then compare us to those who eat the king's food. Decide based on what you see then.
Very well. I'll tell the cook to serve you vegetables and water.
For 10 days, Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego ate only vegetables and water. They refused to eat any of the tempting, rich, delicious foods from Babylon.
You 4 look even better than the other guys. You may keep eating your way as long as you like.
Thank you, sir. But it's not my way. It's God's way. God will honor us for obeying his commands.
And God did honor them. In their 3 years of training, they continued to refuse the king's foods. God gave them an unusual ability to learn, and they were the best in every class.
No one impresses me like you 4. When I need advice or wisdom for important decisions, I want you at my side. You're 10 times better than any men in the entire kingdom.
Before we end today, let's do our memory verse, which is coming from Hebrews 12, and 11. Again, that's coming from Hebrews 12 and 11. So repeat after me. Are you ready? Great. Discipline is hard, but it helps you do what is right. Again, discipline is hard, but it helps you do what is right. Let's say it one more time, loud and proud. Discipline is hard, but it helps you do what is right. All right. I have had such a great time with you all today. I cannot wait to see what next week has to offer. Have a fantastic week.
Jesus, we got this. Here we go, y'all.
Every step I take, every move I make, whether asleep or awake, there is no mistake. My God is in the midst, fear just can't exist. With Jesus I can't miss.